This week we are going to be working on getting user input. And so this is the project that we'll be working on. We have some familiarity here. We've got some text view, we've got an image view, we've got a clickable button. What we haven't done yet is I'm going to put in number of tickets, let's say 5. Click in it and click 5. And I get a keyboard that's pertinent to this type of input. So I'm getting just numbers in this case. So I'm going to clear the keyboard. We have a drop down that I can choose between different groups, bands that I'm going to be purchasing tickets for. Sure, Elvis is a band and a group, so yeah. Anyway, and so the tickets are hard-coded at $79.99, and so there's going to be a calculation of the hard-coded $79.99, the number of tickets that the user enters, and then a synopsis of which band was selected. So this is what we're going to be working on this week. All right, so let's get started. Like we've normally done already, we're getting comfortable with start a new Android project. I'm going to create an empty activity. I'm going to choose next. We're going to call this concert tickets. Put it in an appropriate location. I'm just going to put mine on my desktop, Java. Minimum API 223, and click on finish, and we're going to let that build. And then when we're done building, we get something that looks like this, our main activity Java, which will set content view, so our initial view, to the activity main, and this is what our activity main currently looks like. So I'm going to get rid of the hello world. I'm not interested in that particular sentiment today. So we're just going to start from scratch. So what we're going to talk about in this video is themes, and what predefined themes might I be able to use. So let's see, a couple of things. So I have a little menu bar up here, and there's these two little greater than signs. So if I get my cursor closer to the greater than sign, I can see more of this toolbar, or I can just minimize the project toolbar there. So once I get that minimized, there is this drop down that says app theme. So if I click on app theme, it gives some initial themes that are available, and I can click on more themes, and there's quite a number of different choices. So notice the names that are available. This is what this theme is called. So this one is base theme, app content, compact, and so forth. So this is a way for you to get a quick view of what that theme might look like in our designer, but it won't actually apply to our overall project. So that's what it will look like. However, it is just a temporary thing. We need to make it a little bit more permanent. So the way that we're going to do that is we're going to go into our project folder, and we're going to go into the resource folder, and in values, we've been playing with the strings.xml, but now we're going to look at the styles.xml. And you're going to see in here, this is where the theme is set for this particular application. So if we set the theme that we want here in parent, then it will apply to our entire project. So I'm going to erase the theme that's already in here, and I'm going to type in base.theme.app compact. All right, so it looks like it's okay because it accepted it. Without those ugly colors, those went away. All right, so I really want to show you what happens behind the scenes. I'm going to choose Save All just to be sure. And something we haven't played with yet is in this manifest folder. So I'm going to click on this manifest dropdown, and we're going to look at the Android manifest.xml file. And this is our file that's keeping track of our project properties. And so if you look at this a little bit more in detail, you're going to see things that will start to have some meaning. For example, we have defined an activity. We didn't, it was defined automatically for us, and that activity is the .main activity. When we created other activities in last week, that activity actually showed up in here. When we did new activity, it actually showed up here. But what you'll see is, let's see where I wanted to bring you. So if you look here, it says Android theme, so the theme for this application you can find in the style in the name app theme. So that's always going to be looking in styles. So we're going to go back there and just recognize app theme. So at styles is this XML file, and there's the app theme. So the project will always be looking, when it starts up, the Android system, if you will look here under the parent theme to try and determine what is the main theme for this particular project. So that's getting us started on themes. So in our next video, we will talk more about the strings XML file.